A very good morning, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. One of the robbers who attacked or who pounced on the farm of the Chivhayo Inlaws was sentenced up to 60 years in a Quikie trial. So let us take a look onto this report from ZimLive. They say Chivhayo Inlaws robber jailed 30 years after a speedy trial. So he handed over a sentence of around 60 years, which was reduced to 30 years effective. And this was done very, very quickly. So this is a 27-year-old who pleaded guilty to involvement in Marondra farm heist. So the report says that an armed robber was part of a gang that seized 74,000 in both cash and other valuables from businessman Chivhayo Inlaws in Marondera. Recently, he has been sentenced to 60 years in jail following his conviction on 6 armed robbery counts. However, Big Boy Nampungo 27 from Chitungwiza 07, effective 30 years after half of his sentence, will run concurrently with the first 3 counts. His co-accused Garikai Shangwa, Temptation Dinidza, Anotafirei, Tawanda Mshayatu, Mike Maka, Maramba Via, and Tagudzwa Maisoreva were all remanded in custody to 10 April. They are all denying the allegations. Nampungo pleaded guilty to 6 counts of armed robbery and was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. He also admitted during trial that he robbed 6 people at Chivhayo Inlaws Alpha and Omega farm last month. The complainants are Zex Manata Rusike, Petros Mabunu, Medik Jakata, Tinotenda Shoniwa, Gerald Mteke, and Wimbai Muteke. The robbery took place on March 18, 2025 at around 1 a.m. Nampungo and his accomplices code was told they planned to rob the complainants. In pursuit of their plans, they proceeded to Alpha and Omega farm in Marondera, armed with 3 rifles, 2 pistols, 2 bolt cutters, machetes, and iron bars. Upon their arrival, they confronted Mabunu, the security guard, grabbed him and assaulted him with iron bars and booted feet all over the body, demanding to know the whereabouts of the other guards on duty, Mtsokot said. They tied his hands and from behind the legs with cable ties. They marched him into the yard where they confronted Rusike, who is employed at the farm as the internal security guard, and they disarmed him of his CBC shotgun. Force marched him to the front guard room. They also confronted Jakata, who was a security guard, and they struck him several times on the head with iron bars before they tied both his hands and legs with cable ties. And that is the allegations are from the state. And the court said that the 2 of the security guards were left under the guard of the 2 accused persons armed with a pistol and an iron bar, as the rest force marched the other security guard to the main house. On approaching the main entry, the accused allegedly cut the key on the burglar bar with a bolt cutter, forced open the main door and entered the house. They allegedly went to force open the kitchen door and force marched the guard to Gerald's bedroom, where they met him in the passage and demanded cash. Fearing for his life, he surrendered cash, 18,000, Sally's mouse pistol loaded with 8 rounds and 2 phones. The accused persons then demanded to be shown the safe. On their way, they passed through Wimbai's bedroom, where they demanded cash and safe keys, and she surrendered a cash of 1,100, a Chubb safe key, and a Samsung Galaxy A35 without a SIM card. They took to the main bedroom, where she opened the safe and surrendered 55,000. Whilst the accused persons were still in the bedroom, Elfas Maruta, who was armed with a rifle loaded with 4 rounds, got information of the robbery and advanced towards the house and fired 2 shots toward the accused persons, who also fired back 3 shots before they fled from the scene with the stolen property. So this is what happened. This is what the prosecutors have said. And one of the guys who plead guilty has been sentenced to 60 years and will serve effective 30 years. So mubvunzo watinawo ma-armed robbers kana achipiwa makore akadai vakatora 74,000 ko white collar robber akaba mari yenyika 5 million yemagetsi for 15 years achiramba kugadzira magetsi achaitwa sei? So that is a very important question. Vanhu vaba mabillions emari, gold mafia, whatsoever, who are causing these young people to commit these crimes, vachaitwa sei? Vachatongerwa makore mangani? Kana kwaiva kutongwa mudare, how many years are they going to be given? So this is a very sad situation. We do not like people who live through armed robberies, but equally, we do not like those who make the economy bad such that people will rely on armed robberies for them to make a living. It can't be a country like that. So we need to deal with the politics. We need to deal with the issues of corruption such that we create a crime-free environment. And we hope and believe that one day justice will be served, and those involved in gold mafia and other criminal activities, they will be brought to book. And mamagistrate amwe chete waya tichada kumaona achichaja vanhu ivavavo achivasentenza to very, very lengthy sentences. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. This is what is happening. Team Rakabakwa Chivhayo, one of them has been sentenced to 60 years and will serve effective 30 years. Ranganai, thank you very much, my brother, for coming. Let us meet in other episodes and other